Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Blooming Through Chaos podcast. We shall continue to talk about the issue of being proactively and purposefully prepared. And I shall be introducing some very important techniques to meet up with any eventuality that besets us. If I may ask, what are your goals this year? We can tell it's already past the middle of the year. And I would like to ask, have you achieved these goals? And it is not just necessary for us to think about our goals. We have to find a way to articulate them. We have to have a way to really plan, structure our goals. Otherwise, our goals may not be achievable. And it is based on this notion that I am introducing a SMART objective, SMART. This is what we shall be discussing about today. We shall be looking at each letter and look at what it means and look at how we can apply this into our lives. And it is very important that we should not just live life by betting against the fragility of existence, by assuming that things are going to be fine. It is rather safer and more reasonable for us to take responsibility in order to safeguard ourselves against life's changes. And the best preparation is to plan. As I always say, the best preparation is for us to plan. So I will be going into the SMART objectives. What do they mean? SMART. S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for relevant, time is time bound. So how do this apply into our life in order to be ready for any eventuality? We take it each in turn. The S of SMART, which is specific, it means that we should have a well-defined and clear goal. We should be very specific about our objective. What do we aim to achieve? And this specificity should answer the subject of what, why, and how of what we want to achieve. For example, we may say, I want to lose 10 pounds of weight in the next 3 months by exercising and eating healthier diet. So we have been very specific about this. We are very clear about our objective. So it is very important for us to apply this when we are making plans, not just think about it abstractly. We have to be very specific. Thing after being specific is we have to apply measurable goals. That is the M of SMART, measurable. Measurable goals should be quantifiable so that the progress can be tracked and measured. For instance, when I said about the specific goal is that I was going to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months. These are very measurable aspects. They are things that I can easily track whether I have achieved them or not. So for instance, I can track my weight and look at the progress I've made. And this makes us not just to be thinking abstractly. It makes us to be able to know whether we have achieved such aim or not. So it is very important for us to quantify what we aim to achieve. That is what the word measurable is. Now, the third aspect of the SMART goal is A, which is achievable. Achievable goal should be challenging, but it is something that should be attainable. It is useless for me, for instance, to say that I'm going to run 9.85 seconds like Usain Bolt. I should be able to actually articulate what I am going to achieve so that it is something that I can attain practically. So it's important to set goals that are realistic and within our capabilities. So we have to be sure of what we want to achieve within a specific measurable period. For example, if you have never exercised before, setting a goal to run a marathon in 3 months is likely to be unachievable. We have to be able to set realistic goals that are achievable. Then we can now increase this achievability gradually. The R of SMART goal is being relevant. What do I mean by being relevant? It means that goals should be relevant to our overall objectives, and they should align with our values. There is no point for me seeking a goal that is not aligned with my purpose. For instance, if my overall objective is to live a healthier lifestyle, then setting a weight loss goal is very relevant. But if my overall objective is not to be for instance, a rock star, there is no point for me going to a guitar lesson. It's already outside the scope of my objective. So we should be able to articulate goals that are relevant to our objective. Are very necessary things for us to articulate and to put down and write down in order to achieve our objectives and our goals. So the T of SMART goal is time bound. Time bound, what do I mean by that? It means that goals should have a specific deadline for completion. That means we should say that between so date and so date, I want to achieve this. In 3 months, I want to lose 10 pounds of weight. That means I've already blocked those times, and I know that I will be able to check my progress based on the time I have scheduled for myself. For example, if I say I want to achieve my weight loss goal of 10 pounds in the next 3 months, this is a very time-bound objective, and this is very, very necessary. And this SMART objective which I'm talking about today is very, very necessary. It's like the foundation of planning. And we all hear it said that luck meets a prepared and proactive mind. A mind which does not procrastinate but makes hay while the sun shines. A mind that seizes every opportunity to do what is worthwhile while it still can. So the notion of planning and preparation, as very basic tenet as it is not commonly practiced. In spite of the common knowledge of it, its application is quite rare. So let us be among the few who are making this plan, who are really articulating our plans, who are practicalizing our plans, who are not just joining the wagons who don't plan on their goals. Let us be smart. Let us articulate the SMART objectives. Let us plan.